Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a very relaxing Sunday, very relaxing weekend. I can't say I was worried about too much besides building for YouTube for most of the day, but it's great to see everybody here coming in. Very relaxing day. Great to see the panel, the chat. Noah, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us this evening. And how is it now? How many months into being a dad? I don't know how much.
7 months, man. 7 months. Yeah, he's already starting to walk and crawl everywhere, and grab things off shelves and throw them. Yeah, we're already there. It's crazy. He's starting to try and talk, so it's been pretty nuts. But I've been having a great time. So yeah, I've been doing lots of traveling too, also with him. So a lot of road trips, and he's been pretty good with that. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on lately. So glad life's kind of settling down a little bit, and finally can get on a regular basis now. So that'll be nice.
That's good. That's nice, man. Well, it's I do remember when you told us that you were going to be a dad. My reaction, the first thing I thought about is that you guys are going to be like the perfect parents, just because of what you guys love and what you guys are into. He's going to have a great childhood, so it's going to be awesome for y'all. So I'm glad everything's going smooth. It's good to see you. Thanks for getting on. And of course, my travel buddy, Mr. Matt Martin. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Thanks for getting on.
Doing good. Sorry I missed Friday. I was itching to have statue talk, but I got definitely. So I've been thinking about it all day. And stuff we love, and it's always good when we can get Noah in here. So yeah,
absolutely, yeah. Matt's running on Marco's internet connection this evening, so it's hard to kind of see what he's doing. So, but thank you for being here, sir. Great to see you. Michael, good evening, sir. How are you? Thanks for getting on.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, guys? Too. Thanks for having me. I know it's been a little bit since I've been on the channel, but I'm back and looking forward to a great discussion today. We had our first snowfall this weekend in Boston, so had to deal with that. Not too bad, but start of the season, and I'm just ramping up to see little Aussie maybe in the States here in a week or so. So looking forward to that as well. So thanks for having me on, Jimmy.
That's awesome. So Noah, do you know what he's talking about? Snow? I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I was just in it pretty recently. So yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Oh yeah, it was. God, it was crazy, man. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, 5 degrees and 1.5 feet of snow. Yeah, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't get that much in Texas, but when it happens, we lose our mind. We don't know how to act. People are running crazy. We don't know how to act when that stuff happens. But
in New England, they still don't know how to act. They still don't know how to drive. So, yeah. Battle Cat's in the chat. He'll be able to attest to that for me too. So.
Oh yeah. Same thing in the Midwest. There's always 50 car pileups on the highway every time it snows, and stuff like that. That's crazy.
I don't look forward to that if I'm traveling through that. But anyway, guys, thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Little Ozzy, all the way from down under. Good to see you, sir. And I know that you will be in the States very, very soon. What an exciting time for you and your family coming to the States. How are you? Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
Yeah, g'day Jimmy and g'day crew. How are we all? I got 4 more sleeps, and then I'm in LA for about 2 hours, and then I head over to Alan's neck of the woods. So looking forward to catching up over there with Alan, and then I'm heading up north and hopefully see Mike up there in New York or somewhere up north where it's going to be freezing cold. I need to bring a jacket and 5 pairs of underwear. So looking forward to that. And, so we're looking forward to it.
Maybe 3.
Just 3? Okay, cool. But people are telling me that I need to bring like weatherproof boots or something so I can walk around New York City instead of my normal runners. Is that right?
I usually, when I was in New York, it wasn't raining, but there's a reason why the New Yorkers wear a lot of boots, and that's the reason why they wear like those. They have a name for them. I can't remember what they're called, but
like
there's
Gore-Tex?
a lot of, the Gore-Tex, and they're just, they're boots for when it gets rainy and it gets muddy. And when there's snow and there's water, a lot of times that'll just get into your shoes. So you want to wear something I have a pair of those LMB boots, and they're like a rubber boot and a leather boot together. And I wear those when it rains, and no problem with those. I always wear that when it rains. But anyways, it'd be a thing that you may look into and need, especially because you'll be out and about in the cold. But thanks for being here. I know everyone's excited to see you, especially Alan, you coming to the States. Mr. Kiefer, how are you, sir? Good evening. You're also my travel buddy and know my life story.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting sometimes. Yeah, it's always fun Sunday nights to close out the week. But it's always great to be here. I'm glad we have a full house tonight. It's great to see Noah again. Little Aussie, good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, it's good to see you. Matt, we're just used to seeing Matt. It's okay. And I think next, was it 21st, I believe it is, in the morning, I guess I'll be seeing Little Aussie's going to be coming this way. And I'm super excited. Can't wait to meet him and his wife.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that'll be a fun time.
And
the only person I know that's gotten anything coming in, I think, is Jimmy. Jimmy, you got those pedestals coming, which is like super exciting.
Yep, we'll have it on deck. We'll talk a little bit about that. And I talked to Todd a little earlier, so it was good to hear from him and see how he was doing and talk through some of those things, which is great. And our guest this evening, Renee, how are you, man? Ramo, good to see you. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Hey, nice to meet you guys. I love watching y'all, man. Y'all conversations, So
Okay.
it's I love y'all. Hey, y'all get me in trouble sometimes, just watching y'all talk about some of these statues, So it's always fun,
Well, that's good. Well, if you have Alan's number or Matt's number, forget it. You're never going to catch up. You'll always be in debt. So you're aware of it.
Actually, I lean on Alan a lot, man, but it's always like, you must get it. And so I'll pull the trigger, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, that definitely happens for sure. Talking with
glad
you work with Alan. Yeah. But I think I was doing I had called him and I call him all the time, but I called him and I said, hey, I'm getting this Ripley print. I really want to have it signed. What should I do? Hey, go here and here. And I sure enough did. And $500 later, I got a nice frame for it. And I was like, man, $500. But it looks phenomenal when it's hung up.
Definitely.
Alan's got great taste. He has a great eye. So if he says to get out, I usually just go for it. So you're doing the right thing. Thanks for being here, Renee. Great to see you, Ramo. Thanks for stopping in with us. Let me address the chat real quick because I know we're all stopping in and everybody's still coming in. So thank you all for being here. Mr. Terry, great to see you, sir. Big supporter. Thank you for stopping in. My brother from another mother, good to see you. Alex, thanks for stopping in with us. I just talked with him earlier. Man, he has got a lot of wisdom, and he's such a good friend of me. It's great to have him on with us, and I talk to him weekly too. So thanks for being on with us. Alan's little brother, great to see you. Statue Kingdom, thanks for stopping in with us. Eudor, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. And Don C. Not that MVP of Godlike is Dinesh. Great to see you, sir. If y'all didn't catch it, he did some exclusive video for us at San Diego this year, which was really amazing. E-Man, great to see you. And Omnibus Jack, great to see you, sir. Another alien collector. Great to see you. Nicole's definitely something right now. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to be careful with that. Marcus, thanks for being here. Thank you all for and and Ramadan, and he's doing double duty. So thank you all for being here. Manuel, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Everyone's still coming in. I did want to thank you. Today we hit 35,000 subscribers and add 25 more or 21 more to that. I still baffles me. I talk to Alan about that all the time. If it still work, we'll keep doing it. And thank you all for tuning in and joining us and all the messaging I'm getting. I think I'm caught up now on social media. It felt kind of weird. My wife walked into me earlier and she goes, "What are you doing?" I'm taking pictures of myself.
Yeah. You just know about your OnlyFans channel. That's all right.
Yeah. So I've got this tripod up, right? And I'm making me, just trying to take pictures of myself, whatever. And so I can Photoshop them, get them edited out, get them ready for thumbnails to be posted on YouTube. And she goes, "Well, give me the camera and I'll do it for you." So she took the pictures for me, and she gets a kick out of those things, whatever. I tell all of our panel, I try not to be an old man about, YouTube going off and doing video and pictures, but that's just the way things are done now. So I'm just trying to make it work. Thank you all for being here, and it's great to see everybody here. Well, I'm going to talk about a topic that me and Alan talked about the other day, and we're going to bring it up to everybody. There's James. Oh, damn, Ramos, Grimlock. Yeah, he's got that's that Grimlock behind you, man. That's a big statue.
Yes,
I think I remember seeing that. It's like it's not as big as a Hulkbuster like Queen, but it's really big.
Yeah.
Compared to some others. So that's a great piece. Let me bring this up real quick. This was a topic we talked about the other day, me and Alan, and if it actually works and can it be done. And I'll bring it up to you and see what you guys think about this. But the question is can you mix different statue scales and kind of make it work? Because I mean, you think about it. There's 1/3, there's 1/4, there's 1/10, there's 1/6. There's different scales that people love, but can you actually make it work in your collection? A good example is this is a 1/3 XL line from Prime One. This is a 1/3 scale. You can kind of see the differences on how big one is from the other. I think I posted a picture the other day, Alan, about I had the J&D Batman, the 1/3 next to the Predator.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like he was little compared to the actual Predator, really tiny. So it was one of those things that I have to ask myself is like, can you get these things to work? Noah, I'll start with you, Noah. Can you mix different scales, and does that work? Can you make those things work?
I mean, yeah, I think you can. I know it's not really ideal, but I think if you can mix, basically, if the overall height of the pieces match, even if they're different scales, sometimes that can work out. But directly one next to another, it just really depends on the piece. I mean, I mix scales in my collection, but I try to keep, one shelf for quarter scales, a 6 scale above it, third scales together, stuff like that. So I do have a mix, but yeah, just putting them next to each other, it depends.
It really does. I think you're right. And I'll give my 2 cents next is that, I lean on Alan a lot. I'll just tell y'all. I ask for his advice. I kind of go through, I look at things that some of the setups he's done, and then I go back and try new things, and then I go and I look at people's collection before I kind of make a decision sometimes too. But one thing I've come to know, to be real, is that it can be done if it's done right. And this is what I mean by that. Having something that's tethered, so it's basically one further behind than the other, and then on a type of a small pedestal, because I see Noah build little bitty, things to make things work, little pedestals and things to kind of make things look like they're taller than the other. I see Alan do it too. And I think that's a good way of kind of getting pieces to kind of coincide, because sometimes they can look just massive next to another. And you want those to kind of, hey, man, that doesn't look right. You kind of want them to look like they kind of go together. And sometimes that can be a challenge. Matt, what do you think? Can you mix scales together, or is that not a thing?
I think you can, but I think it's rare. If you can't do it with like every 1/4 and every 1/3, or 1/6, it's rare. But to your point, doing the perception thing, like you got this 1/4 Hush Superman. Everybody's kind of showing pictures because of shipping. Now you could have Tech 1000 in the front, and behind him, you could have that Hush Superman kind of hovering, kind of hovering, even if you had to put him on a pedestal a little bit, but have him hovering. So things like that, playing with the perception of things front and back. But with bust, I think it's good too, because let's say you got a life-size bust. Let's take the Queen Studios Joker that they're coming out with. Well, then you could, just because it's a different scene, you could do like the bank robber 1/3, or you could do him in the purple coat or in the police suit. I mean, just to show the different perceptions of him in the movie. So I think it's easier to do with bust, because you can take a big bust and then put a 1/3, 1/4. Oh, these are in the same timeline, what I'm saying, in the same genre, or even with, like, let's just say, speaking of genre, like Lord of the Rings or Star Wars pieces, you could do that with those, as well, type thing like that, so it can be done, but it's hard. In some cases.
I understand. So, Ramo, do you have issues with that, or do you think that could be done if you can mix scales together, like 1/3, 1/4, or 1/6? I don't know if you have that issue or how you would handle that, or can it be done?
I think it can be done. The way I look at it is sometimes when you see these prints, these art prints, you know how you have a big picture of a character and you have smaller pictures of side characters or whatever. You can create your own illusion, you know, with something like that. You know, I tend to do that sometimes myself. Or I don't know if you guys are familiar with the XM Studio Spider-Man Mary Jane, where he's flying with the building in a backdrop. You can create something like that to your point, Jimmy, where you can have a statue further away, a bigger statue or a smaller statue, vice versa, and make it look good, you know? So I think it could be done for sure.
Okay. No, it's a good bring. I like the analogy with the art and stuff. And I've seen a lot of people that are extremely creative. Unfortunately, I'm not that person, so I have to ask, like, hey, what's the best way to do it in some aspects? And that's always been a real big help, is to kind of look at other people's collection too. Michael,
Jimmy, sorry, let me add this. That new Sentinel, right? Big Olsen, you can put 1/4 X-Men characters in there, or even smaller, and make that look good, like the animated shows. You know, Big Olsen and Robot, and just mix it up. You know, something like that can be made for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good bring. I even thought about that myself too, and you know, because the Sentinel's huge, right? So it'd be really cool to have like 1/4 or even like 1/6 X-Men around him. That'd be really amazing, actually. Because I'd kind of give that, it'll actually paint a picture of the story, which is good. Mr. Dealey, what do you think, sir? Can you mix scales together? Is that a possibility for you?
Yes, sir. Well, first of all, I agree with Noah. I mean, I think height definitely plays a role. Jimmy, so I sent you a picture, and feel free to pull it up, what I sent you on Messenger. So to the panel and to the chat, I'm developing my display area, if you will, while I redo my basement. And this is one of the cases, if you will, that I'm looking to do. So we've got a 1/3 on the bottom of the PCS Ghost Rider. And then on top, we've got the 1/3 Batman there, the Detective 1000 Fat Box, excuse me. Yep. And then we've got the premium format Sideshow. So that's 34 inches high versus 41. But for me, I think it kind of matches up, because the 41 in inches is really the cape. So I think that kind of matches pretty well. So with that said, if to Noah's point, if they match pretty well in terms of height, I will put them together, or plan to. And I'll put a 1/3 if it's on a different shelf. I won't put them, if the height is really off, I won't put them together. I don't plan to put them together, excuse me. But I will put them in the same case, if you will, if they're on separate shelves.
Okay.
So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. If it doesn't, I can always change it. But that's what I'm looking to do. So.
Okay, I like the idea and direction. You know, it's like I photoshopped so many things to kind of give an idea, like what I think it would look like. And sometimes you get it and you set it all up and you realize that didn't work. That doesn't really work. And you could always go through and kind of, you know, maneuver and manipulate things, and just to give a different look if you had to. I know you got a lot of pieces coming in, Michael. So when you get things set up the way you want it to, it's going to work, because you have options. Once you get it all together, you'll be able to kind of work with it a little bit more. But I love the idea. This place is going to look great. I think it's going to be a great option.
Thanks, Jimmy. I know I talked to you and Matt a lot about it. So
yeah,
appreciate the advice.
Should look really good when you get it all set up. Little Ozzy, I know you have a lot of busts, but you have a lot of other pieces too. What do you think about mixing scales? Do you think that's something that you could do, or will it work, or how do you handle something like that?
I think it's a tricky one, to be honest. I think something that gets lost in this is, if you've got some decent depth to your shelf or whatever that you're displaying with it, if you've got some decent depth, then you can layer the 1/3 or the 1/4 or a 1/6, for example. But what we've got to get, I think if we can have like 5 or 6 from the same property, so whether it's a 5 or 6 pieces from Jurassic Park, they would all like match together well. But I personally wouldn't have like a 1/3 and a 1/6 in a Joker or something like that. I think I would need 5 or 6 pieces and sort of have it as a larger display area and show different versions of the character in the different scales. But I think it's a tricky one. If you've got the depth, I think we can work it. But also the little risers, I think, really work well. If we can have a couple of risers on those statues, I think they really make a difference. And then to Matt's point there, obviously I've got a lot of busts, but if you paired a 1/3 with the bust, it's great. A 1/4 is good as well. But I think people underestimate the difference in height between a 1/3 and a 1/4. People think, oh, it's only a 25% of the real lifelike statue and it's only 33%. But when you physically have a 1/3 versus a 1/4 next to each other, like we're just looking at the Rockies, for example, here, there's a huge difference. Like it's not just 8% difference. It's a massive difference overall. So I think you've got to be a little bit careful with it. But if you can layer it and you can sort of tier it up a little bit with the back there with the highest ones at the back, then I think it's doable. But I like to have like 3 or 4 of that same property together.
No, it's a good bring. I like how your direction goes where, if I'm going to put these together, it kind of makes sense with like DC or Marvel or, whatever you're thinking, to kind of have that same line to make them coincide. That's the X factor. Because what I really love is, I'm not a bust collector, but what I really love is when a bust is next to a 1/3 or a 1/4, I think that really looks so epic and how it kind of tells a story a little bit. I really love that a lot. That's one of the things I kind of go to. But some good brings. Well, Mr. Kiefer, I'm not going to say you're an expert in this area, but I've seen some of the things that you've done, and I just never would have thought of that. So I'll let you speak to this. Can you mix different scales of statues together? And
yeah, but you got to give it some thought, before you do it.
Okay.
I've done it in a couple of areas. I guess the most notable you can see every night, the Alita life-size bust, and I've got her paired with the quarter scale Rusty Angel. Whether you like it or not, I do get a lot of comments that people do seem to like that. It kind of tells the story.
Right.
They fit well together, even though one is movie accurate, the other is right out of the anime.
Right.
But I think they work out well together. I've done it in another area too, where I've got the half scale Justice League from Prime 1, the Cavill Superman, the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, and the Batman. And in front of those, I have the 3rd scale J&D, Cavill Superman, Wonder Woman, and so forth. And there's enough depth in the cabinet to where it's layered and it looks good like that. So you just have to think about it before you do it. If you just slam it all together, it may not work. I do like, and I'm doing it again also with the Terminator bust, the life-size bust from Queen.
Right.
I've put the 1/3 scale Endo on one side of it, and probably going to end up putting the 1/3 Cyberdyne Shootout, or whichever one they decide they're going to send, if ever, on the other side. And I think it completes the story, and the 3, they look good together. If you try to force it, it's probably going to look like it's forced. So, it depends on how much room you've got, and like Little Aussie said, how deep your cabinets are, how much available space you've got. But keep it simple. Don't try to slam a whole bunch of pieces in there together. Then it's not going to work. Keep it simple, keep it clean, and I think you can get away with it.
No, I like the direction. Alan was kind of to share some the things he's done. I think the one that stands out to me the most, Alan, is that little riser you had made for the alien bust, and I really love that idea.
That little 85-pound riser.
Yeah. I really love the idea, but I think when you were talking to me about it, it just all makes sense, but it's not what's on there. It's the thought process into it. And oh well, Jimmy, it's just a riser that went up. But if it's okay sharing this, Alan, I'm sorry, I don't know if you want me to share this, but
no, it's cool.
It's like a black marble color that has like a
looks like it's about 5 inches tall. It's black granite.
Right, but it looks like stars, right?
Yeah, there's like a golden kind of star fleck in it.
Right. So,
and it's got a polished bed. The whole thing is polished with a beveled edge. And and I put that alien bust on there because the big chap next to it and the alien, they were like lining up completely, like 100% the same height.
Wow.
And that was making me crazy. So I felt that the bust needed to be elevated.
Okay.
To give it a little bit more presence and keep that museum look, especially with that piece, because it's very museum-esque. And I think it worked. I think it did the trick. It separated the two visually, and I like the way it turned out.
So I think what really stands out to me about that is that the marble has a stars look too. So it's looks like outer space. Yeah. It's kind of aliens outer space. So that really. So I told myself, man, I wouldn't have thought of that. That's just great how that came out. That's really awesome. Great tips from everybody here talking about how they would mix scales together. It's important that a lot of times when you get statues and you're trying to pair them up, that you kind of consider those things as far as like, what looks the best. And it's not what looks best to me, what looks best to you, because it's your setup, your collection. I always go through and ask everyone for ideas, so it's really good.
Hey Jimmy, can I bring up a topic as well, a side topic? So I looked at, Fabian mentioned something in the chat, and this is something, again, as someone who's developing their collection for display purposes. What do you think about so he said statues shouldn't be too near to the ground. So with that said, what are your thoughts to both the panel and to the chat of like 1/3, 1/4? Like if you've got, let's say 2 or 3 shelves, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, should you put them on the bottom shelf? Like what's everybody's got a different, I'm sure opinion and different plan, but would you put 1/3, 1/4 on the bottom shelf and have stuff above as as well?
It's all going to come down to when I set everything up and how it looks. Because there's taller statues. I'll give you an example. Like what's driving me kind of insane right now is that the Terminator bust is sitting on the ground. It's not on the ground. It's in the case, right? But it should be higher, and it's going to be higher. It's going to be behind me in a new case over here.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of works right now because I'm always sitting down in here. So when you sit down in here, you can kind of it kind of works. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
it kind of works.
Good.
Yeah, it kind of
looks good anywhere.
it kind of works for now. That's where it's going to go. But in the future, it will go into a more elevated case. Mm-hmm. It's all going to come down to what you feel looks the best. And I've always thought that busts look better higher. 1/4, 1 scale. I mean, 1/4 and 1/3 scale. I've always liked to have like the smaller scales on the top and the larger scales on the bottom. Okay. And you can manipulate them as you go. It's all going to come down to what you feel looks better at how you pair them together. And when you stay on the ground, my Mancha case doesn't have a riser on it. I want it to, but my God, we went to the ceiling, so I didn't do that. Yeah. So, but they make cases to where there's literally a lip that rises it up. And that's going to come down to personal preference, to be honest with you. And I personally think it can be done if it's done right. That's what I think. But I don't know what your guys' thoughts are to put those on the ground or what. Not on the ground, but lower level, basically.
I think it depends. To tag on to you, Jimmy, it just depends on the statue. It just depends on the statue.
Yeah.
I think something that we sort of we don't look at is how big is the room that you're going to display these pieces in. If the room is big, then you can have multiple statues on the bottom because you can stand you guys are in feet there, but you can stand a couple of feet away from the statue and then see the whole statue. But if you're in a bedroom, for example, that's not as large as a living area space, then when you have the statues on the bottom, it's very difficult to see because you may miss the top. You may miss a portrait of the statue because you're standing so close. So I think that if you've got a lot of width in the room and a lot of length in the room, then that gives you the advantage of having statues on the bottom. But having said that, we need to have at least, I think personally, I've got about 10 to 12 inches on before I hit the bottom. So
Okay. Yeah.
So that makes a big difference. So and then my top shelf there, that's in your world, that's probably about 40 inches from the floor. And then that's where I put all of the busts because they look slightly down on you. So I think that's the preferred way in my mind. But I've got the luxury of having a really large room here, and I can stand back a couple of meters or a couple of feet and have a look at all of the bottom row easily. But if you're in a bedroom, perhaps not so much.
Okay. Well, I just brought up this example as that, these are 1/3 on the bottom here, and on the top is also bust in 1/3. You could do other scales. And, I think there were someone in the chat had mentioned, no one wants to put statues on the bottom shelf. Well, if you look at behind Alan, right, the top shelf and the bottom shelf, they all look good to me. They just do, because the way it's displayed and the lighting on them and how they're presented makes all the difference in the world to me. It just does. Like, it really does. Like Noah has some of his Resident Evil pieces on that second shelf, and they're kind of lit up. That always stands out to me. You can kind of see them all together right there. It all comes down to what you think is going to look the best, but also proper lighting, etc. I really think that's a big deal.
And you've got to utilize the space you've got.
Yeah.
If you've got a huge auditorium, okay, you can make everything weight level and up.
Sure.
But, depending on how many pieces you want to have in your collection, the cases that I have on the bottom level, they're essentially the base on these cabinets is about 4.5 inches off the ground. And then that's where my first row of statues is. But that case behind me is like 9.5 feet tall. And it doesn't you can't really see the top of it. It's kind of cut off. But the scale and everything, I think it looks fine. And I certainly wouldn't want to give up my whole bottom shelf.
Wow. Yeah. Think about how tall that is. 9 feet tall. That is really big.
Inches, yeah.
That's really big. That's really, really big. I think those things are really, really important. James had a question for us, and Noah, I'll start with you. What's your most anticipated piece coming in besides T800? I don't know if you have T800 bus coming, but do you have one that you're excited about, Noah, that you have coming in this year in 2026?
Yeah. I'd hope it's 2026, but the Prime 1 Sam Bridges 1/3 Deluxe Edition.
Oh,
I'm just starting to. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that's the statue I wish they made when the first game came out. So I waited a long time. So I'm looking forward to that one big time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nice one. It is. Mm-hmm. I know you've always had your eye on that, Noah. I know, and I'm glad that they're doing it in that scale. So it's going to be a great piece. When I saw that, I was like, wow, like the characters' faces are done to a really high level.
Mm-hmm.
Those paint jobs are going to be great. So I can't wait to see that. Rambo, do you have a piece that you're excited about coming in 2026?
2026. You see, you can't predict when these pieces are coming out, right? Like, so, because I was looking forward to that Supercraft Batman, but it got pushed. So I was hoping this month. But so I have to go with the ECC T-Rex. It's supposed to come out this month, supposedly. So I'm looking forward for that one. So that's the one.
Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. Yeah. I didn't know you were getting that. Okay.
Did you get the Spinosaurus too, or just a T-Rex?
I had to get it.
Oh, you did? You got both?
Yeah. I'm a pair them in front of the TV.
Oh, nice.
Look, I'm trying to create this little movie look, with the statues.
That's cool.
I'm pumped about that. Yeah.
I need to see that. Matt, this is the hardest question for you, sir, because you've only got 19 coming in at a time.
Like,
yeah. I need one, sir. Just one.
Though, I would have to say the anniversary gift my wife got me, the life-size bale, from Queen Studios. Really looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Very
smart man. I think his wife is watching, so he's a smart man.
Pressure.
Well, Matt, I'm excited for you, man. I know you're going to get that set up in your man cave, and I look forward to seeing that someday. You have it all set up with new magic cases, and that's going to look amazing. Look really, really good. Mr. Dealey, what is your next anticipated piece besides T800?
I'm going PCS. So the Darth Vader bust and the Rocky 3 diorama.
Okay.
Like Ramo said with the movie, like I'm trying to do a movie theme. So those two things are my most anticipated, and those are supposed to come by the end of this year. So looking forward to that. So
okay. Little Ozzy, I'm going to say it's a bust, but what's your most anticipated piece coming?
Unfortunately, the wife is in the other room and she can hear everything, so we've got a problem.
T800,
no, because she knows how much that's worth, man. So no.
Okay. So we'll just say we have something.
No, she knows that I do have one thing that's coming in, so we'll go with that piece because she's aware of that, and that's the it's a custom Palpatine bust with 2 switch out heads, so pretty unique.
Oh, wow.
Really, really cool. And I just got a message saying that he's finished. So great, looking forward to that. So he's going to be really cool piece.
Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Great. That's great.
Is that a silicone bust or polystone or?
No, it's polystone, fully sculpted, but interchangeable head. So we've got a really dour smirk, and then we've got a gritting teeth version. So
cool.
Really, really, really cool. And you can display the other portrait next to it. So you could have them next to each other if you wanted to, but it's sort of like getting 2 busts in one. It's a bit unique. It's the first time I've seen a life-size bust that's got an interchangeable head. So you take the head out, put it on a small little pedestal, and then you change it over with the other one. But it's it looks really, really good, guys. So looking forward to getting that one in. And it's the only statue that my wife knows is on order. So let's go with that.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay.
Makes sense. That's going to be great. Mr.
Kiefer?
A
lot of trouble next week.
Oh, man. Don't say a word, Alan. Mum's a word.
Lips are sealed, Alan. All right. Lips are sealed, man. Loose lips.
Alan. Snitches get stitches. Boy, he's going to shake you when he comes to the place. Boy.
Yeah, that's a
He's
fact.
going to shake you.
So, Alan, what's your next piece that you're most anticipated for?
I think my most anticipated piece would have to be the Infinity Natiri life-size bust.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I've seen the first unboxing video from a Asian collector.
Yep.
And man, that thing just looks amazing. So yeah, I'm super excited for that one.
It's going to be a great piece, man. I'm looking forward to that as well. I think even more so than you are to seeing that in your collection. It's going to be a great one. I really love it. There's so many things that are coming in for myself this next year, but I'm trying not to pre-order everything because I got so many great things on pre-order right now. But I can tell you probably my most anticipated piece will probably be I have to say the Prime One, the Dog Alien XL. I think it's probably my most anticipated one coming in because I have a good plan on where it's going to go. I've got a pedestal ordered from Todd that will be coming in actually pretty soon that we'll talk about here in just a minute. I'll be doing I'll probably do a live unboxing and I'll do a full review of the new display station that Todd has being delivered. The first batch will be coming out very soon here. And it looks like they have arrived in the United States, so they're going to be getting these out to everybody. Mine is going to be shipped. I didn't know this, but they're going to be shipped freight, Alan, the 2 that I'm getting.
Yep.
They're kind of a bigger box, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be coming in freight. And once that pallet gets here and get everything set up, I'm going to set these up next to me over here. And what's going to go on there is the aliens bust.
Yep.
And also the dog alien. They'll be side by side. And here's a good example of one on here.
Oh, those are so nice. I really like those pedestals.
Yeah,
I was tempted in one, Jimmy.
Oh, you were? Okay.
The fellowship. I would love to put that on one of these right here. You know, just to have it there spinning. You know, so.
Well, which were you referencing? The fellowship? Which one is that?
No, the Weta.
You ordered that?
Yeah. But on the turntable, on one of these pedestals, they would look real nice.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would look really good. Be like going to Mountain Doom or something. Really cool. Yeah, but I've always looked at these pedestals, and there's nothing like them. Like there's nothing like these, and I've always loved them, and I'm glad I'm getting 2 of these to set up. They got casters on them, Alan, so you can kind of roll them around when you need to roll them, you know. So you can.
Yeah, they've got wheels on them.
Yep.
Really, really well thought out.
It really is. And here's the alien on it now, and I'll be doing a full review on it, getting it all set up. Oh, there's your statue right here, Ramo, right here. Check it out.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's such an amazing.
Yeah.
Look how big this is.
That's Grimlock, right?
Yeah, this is really big.
That's awesome.
It gives you an idea how big this alien piece is. It's just towering over. You see, I mean, it's just really big. But I got this one here. This is what it's going to go on, and this one's going to go here, and behind it will be that Sigourney Weaver print. So,
Jimmy, did you get the 30 by 30 by 30 or 29 by 30 by 30?
Yes, I got 2 of those.
Okay, yeah,
I got 2 of those.
Yeah,
I mean, you can kind of get an idea how big these are. I think he mentioned in the unboxing on one of these that the acrylic is super thick. So you don't have a whole lot to worry about as far as like weight goes. I think it holds a weight capacity of like 275 or 300 pounds, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
So
good.
that's what they were saying. So it's going to hold your statue. Make sure you check out Spec Fiction, and they'll be launching those pretty soon. That's coming up. I'm looking forward to mine. I think the delivery time is 16th, but they start shipping 16th, and mine will ship freight soon after that. So I should have it by Christmas or before New Year's to get this unboxed. And
I really like that he's freight shipping those because they can only be moved with a forklift. So that means nobody's going to be tipping it on its side and tipping it over, and it's a lot safer way to ship it.
It'll just be a bitch getting into the house. That's all.
Yeah, well, well, when you get that Terminator bus sent to your door, and you'll realize how big a box can really be. Like you really know it. Like the best thing about shipping freight is that Alan's right. It's less probably being broken. And I had a piece that the aliens bus was shipped freight, Alan, so that way it wouldn't. I was just so worried it was going to get broken. And it came perfectly fine. So I recommend that if someone's going to go that route. Great pieces coming in by Spec Fiction, and they should be shipping out very quickly here. Let me bring. Oh man, looks great. What is that? Okay, sorry. Let's see. Let me bring this up here. Oh, thank you for the message. Holy cow! Thank you all. I don't know who this handsome devil is, but make sure you. The links in the description for our we have our Godlike gear up for sale right now. They're on the website. The link is in the description on Godlike, and you can pick up any of our gear. There's shirts, there's masks, there's dog tags, there's shoes, there's all sorts of stuff you can get off there. So feel free to go check out our swag and make sure you support us. We really would appreciate that.
Jimmy, are you and Matt and I all walking around at Megatron with that stuff on? Or
if you're not, I'm walking next to you. No, I'm kidding. Yes.
It's like the uniform for us.
Yeah, it's a uniform. So we'll be having those up. So I think this is Alan's neighbor helping Alan get his statue into his house. Alan sent me a picture of this earlier. So this is outside Alan's house. He got this statue delivered. And his neighbor's putting it in his house. I'm like, man, Alan, how do you have room for this, man? Wow, look at that thing. But just all jokes aside, it's just
yeah. I think it's huge.
Yeah, it's just I can't imagine someone having this. It's so big. Noah, this would be taller than you, man. I think it's bigger than you.
Yeah,
So it's like really big. It's like
crazy,
8 feet tall or something. Can you imagine putting that in your home? Like, where would that go? You gotta have a lot of real estate for that. But
insane.
This guy's I think he's a 3D artist, and he'll go through and like design like 1-to-1 pieces, but they are like so big.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy, man. That's got to take forever to print that.
Yeah, I mean, it's 16 weeks we get the head done, and then we move on from that. Yeah, so.
Well, this was 3D printed.
I think so. Yeah. This guy does all 3D printing.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a great piece, and I'm looking forward to seeing this and getting this all set up here real quick. So really cool. Whoever's getting that, congrats. It's not coming home to me though. Let me bring this up here. Holy cow, look at all these messages. Oh, I saw this. I don't know if you guys caught this or not. And congrats to James. I think he's in the chat, I believe. He is the winner of the Supercraft variant. He got that. Michael Dealey. Michael Dealey got the other one. He got the Transformers one, and very jealous of that. That's super cool. And it's amazing to see another person in Godlike getting this. So that's just really awesome. Congratulations on the variant. It's still 1-to-1, I think. So
yeah, it's one-off. Just one.
Yeah, man. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's just really cool. Alan, I still really love the original one of this, and but it'd be really cool to have the variant. How amazing would it be to have both side by side?
Well, I think if I won the variant, I would probably go back and order the regular one just to put the two together.
Yeah. I mean, I know I've said it several times, but man, you just don't know how beautiful that statue is until you see it in front of you. It's something really special. I really would like it, but I don't have any room for my collection to get it. But
hey, Jimmy, remind me, what's the variant on this one? Because I know the Batman was different colors as far as variants, but on this one,
this one here has the red and light purple pants, red shoes.
It's the colors. Okay.
Yeah, it's the colors. So what this is this is her player 2 suit. So when you pick the character in the game, if you hit a punch instead of kick, or you hit kick instead of punch, you'll get a different color suit, player 2. Okay. So this is her player 2 suit. But really cool to see them do that. And this will be something that whoever gets this, congratulations, because that piece in person is just next level art. It's just so amazingly done. So congrats. Putting that prototype together, Alan, was a nightmare, but it was great to see it all together when it ended up.
No directions.
I had literally about 100 pieces like this big all in front of me, just laid out. I'm like, I guess I'll start. So a few hours later, I had it all set up together, and it looked great. But what a great piece, man. Congrats, anybody that's picking that statue up, because it is a gem for sure. Seeing that done, it's really good. Let me bring this up here real quick. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Where's Freddie at when you need him? Here we go. Alan picked up this piece too. And Matt, did you get this?
No, I did not. No.
Oh, you did not get this one.
But it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I got this myself also.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, day one. I had to get it.
Yeah.
I think I called Alan on this. I was excited for this. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan right here. Game of Thrones. I'm watching House of Dragons right now too myself. So I really love this show. Really love it.
I know what happened, Rambo. You called Alan, and Alan said, "Hey, you need to get this."
No, it's one of those. I always say it's one of those things. You feel like a kid. You just want to tell everybody. Oh, I just got this. So that was the excitement when I was getting this right here, because I'm a big dragon fan too. I like dragons.
Okay.
So I think I got a print Dragon's Breath from Sideshow, and it's gonna pair real nice. I love this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a beautiful statue. I mean, it really is. I really love it. and this is one that I think that once it gets into collectors' hands, it's one of those things that you just really have to have. I mean, I really think it's a work of art. It is. All right, guys, I'll leave it to you. Which one should I pre-order first, Joker or Superman?
Joker.
Joker, because it'll sell out quicker. Trust
Noah?
me.
Jimmy, what Joker, Jimmy? What Joker?
Bank robber.
Okay. I got the dual
And
pack.
then I'm going to ask which Superman. I must have missed something. Which one?
Okay, yeah. Let me bring it up.
You're good. I just want.
Noah's like, what the hell's going on here?
So when you say bank, okay.
Version, so I'm trying to think.
So are you talking about the dual pack or the single?
Just a single bank robber. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me bring this up here real quick. So, yep.
Oh, by the way, Alan, I agree with you about the round bases. When I first see those pictures, it looks like an in-art figure from Queen.
Yeah. Backstage, I was talking about it further, and the first thing that came to my mind with those little round bases is it looks like an Oscar award.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, that little round base really.
Well, I'm telling you guys right now, I would bet statues that they're going to change it.
Go back and swear, you mean?
They're usually pretty stubborn once they made up their mind. So I don't know.
This is the one that I want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This is the one that I want.
Hey, Jimmy, I had forgot about this piece, and then in your last show, I heard you talking about this, and I was watching this, and it was giving me the itch. I didn't know it was this good. I really like this. Like this.
I love
You're
it.
getting the black suit, right? You're getting the black suit.
No, this is the dark blue. It's like it's not a red. It's more of a dark blue. See that?
No, but there's a black version too. I thought you were gonna get the black version, or you're getting this color.
This color.
Only Matt gets both versions.
No.
On the same day. On the same day.
A double. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
This is
Man,
a cool
I love
piece.
that Justice League broken like that. I love that. Look at that.
That's mixed media, right? The cape.
The cape is, yeah.
It looks really good. It looks really good.
Well, Lalazi, Noah, what do you guys think?
I don't know. I might say the Superman. I mean, I think the bank robber looks pretty good, but this is a pretty nice piece too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What's the price difference between the two?
Well, I have to admit, Jimmy, when you said Joker or Superman, I thought you were talking about the bust.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about the dual pack myself.
Okay. I would like both, but this piece keeps calling to me, man. I just really want it.
You should get it.
Yeah. Lalazi, what do you think?
You've been eyeing this piece for months, brother. So yeah.
I think I'd like to know what's the price difference for you guys in the US.
This here is $15.99, and the Joker is like double the price. So it's like like 3,000.
Yeah.
So it's double.
Yes,
I'd go with Cavill, but Joker's going to sell out though.
It is.
Yeah.
The duel sold out today or late night last night, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So, I don't think they're going to change the base though either. I think they'll keep it round. I think all of their new pieces that you'll see in the next 12 months will be round.
Yeah, it's
someone told me, I don't know where they got this information from, but they're thinking about it, maybe changing it to a rectangle or whatever, square base. So
it may be.
I don't know. Yeah, because they're hearing the fans. I don't know if they're gonna listen though. But personally, it doesn't bother me because I bought it because I plan to just have by himself. So, but I understand definitely.
Let me see what I'm online right now. You can add blood to this one, Alan, if you want to.
No,
for $500. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I don't know, man.
Which one's going to be harder to pick up later?
Oh, it's Joker for sure. Joker for sure. That one's going to be tough to pick up. Graded HQ, guys, if you're not following Graded HQ, please, everyone that follows Godlike, go follow that guy too, because he is like an amazing YouTuber, really, really amazing video work, and we all can learn a little something from his YouTube. He does great job.
Check out his review, awesome. our first look at the Wolverine by LBS. Awesome video.
Yeah, great. He does great reviews. You know what? I'm going to think about this just a little bit more, but I really want both. But this is the one that I wanted for my collection. I don't have any Superman, and Cavill's my Superman. He's the one that I want to go with. So let me think about it a little bit more. I think but I want them both. But here's where I am, Noah. Like I just, you just spent $7,000 on a Terminator bus. Hey, do I go ahead and add this to it while I'm at it? And, so I'm trying to kind of manipulate things, but I did sell a piece too. And as hard as it is to think about, my Alex Ross piece is on eBay right now. A lot of people looking at it, but no one pulling the trigger quite yet. So I'm kind of waiting to see if that's going to go, but it's going to go for a pretty penny. So once that sells, it'll be an easy transition over. Anyways, well, we're really close to that 1 hour mark. I did want to thank everybody for joining us this evening, and also for the subscribers we had this week. Thank you all so very much for joining Godlike. I'm working really hard to bring you content, and you'll see new stuff coming in 2026. I also look forward to announcing some new guests who will be on with us in the future here very, very soon. And they will be joining us probably the first or second week of January. So I look forward to that. Some pre-recorded stuff coming to Godlike also. They'll be launching around, maybe I shouldn't say that quite yet. Well, a new guest coming. So let's say that. New guests that will have pre-recorded that will be coming as well. So I will see you guys for Friday Statue Talk. Until then, stay Godlike. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
See you.
See you guys.